Namaste, beautiful friends. Okay, so my son came yesterday and did some magic with my gear. So I'm going to do the weekly forecast. And sorry, I'm a little disheveled. I just got back from the barn, taking care of my horses, Winston and Daisy. Make sure you're hydrating. But I want to see what energies are coming through this week. We just had that Leo full moon, and the energy from the Moonology deck is go wild. And I'm not saying go crazy. Take risks. This is the time that if you had a dream and you want to just say, I don't care how crazy it sounds, I'm going to try something new. Try it. Okay, so decks I'm going to use, they're all behind me. And I'm going to use, of course, the Quantum Oracle and the Energy Oracle for the main energies. But I'm also going to use the Spirit Oracle by John Holland. I'm also going to use for the Tarot, the Light Seers Tarot, because I really like that deck. And then I'm going to finish off with some sacred self-care. All right, but I did want to mention as I went to shuffle, look who shows up. Man holding a heart. Now we see this card often in this deck. This is like the most frequently seen card. So he's back. All right, let's get started with the Energy Oracle. I'm going to read out of this deck. I'm just going to read the energy, the people. I'm not going to read the cycle. Let's put that off. And then the events. And I'm not going to talk a whole lot to start this reading, but I just wanted to say, make sure that you are cultivating joy, doing things that make you happy. And I feel like you know what no longer fits you. I was just talking to my dear friend today. I think through this process, you may be revisiting like the ghost of Christmas past, or, something from your past coming back. And you're kind of like, ooh, that just doesn't fit anymore. So it's confirmation for you that whatever you have left behind needed to stay behind. So you may be tempted with exes, maybe an old job boss reaches out to you and says, hey, would you consider coming back to work? Whatever you left behind is meant to stay behind. So just saying. All right, let's see what the energy is. And look at this. I'm going to shift. Look. That's so cool. So now you can see the cards. And then if I have any big downloads, I can switch it back. So let's see what we're coming through. We pulled on the cycle after that new moon. And let's see. This one stands out. Fragmented energy. And I definitely get that feeling. It's a 6 card, so it's balanced, but take a look at take a look at the card. I have this camera now. See how there's a big piece missing out of her heart? That man holding a heart. But it feels like there's a puzzle. There's a piece of the puzzle is missing. Did we talk about that in the oh my goodness. Under the man holding a heart, look what came through. Broken heart. And then the world card. Okay. And here's something interesting. The broken heart card, that's like a 3 of Swords card. That is a 9, and the 5, 9, and the 4 and the 5 is a 9. So it feels like somebody who broke your heart is coming back. This is an ex coming back to say, hey, how you doing? And with the world card underneath, that means that's a completed cycle. Don't go back, because you'll go back into a karmic loop. Now, you can do what you want. Don't use tarot readings to make big life decisions, but I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of things coming back, and it's not retrograde. It feels like all the planets now are direct, and it feels like some things are going to come back, even though there's nothing in retrograde, just to see if in this new cycle you'll be willing to fall for it a second time. Don't. But, lead with your heart, but, don't make stupid decisions either. Just saying. I see a lot of people going back into relationships that ended, and they ended for a good reason. And when they go back into them, it's like you're going back into another karmic cycle, and you didn't learn the lesson the first time. So if something's coming back to revisit you, it's to see if that missing piece is making you vulnerable and that you would be tempted to go back into that cycle. Close that piece. Find that piece that's missing and fill it. Put it back in your puzzle so that you're not tempted to go back to see if this situation, person, X is, you don't want to try and fill that with them, that or whatever. Whatever is missing, this puzzle piece represented here, don't try and fill it with something from the past, is what I'm saying. All right, let's pull this one. They said this one too. Okay. Okay, so now we have a creative endeavor and travel. So for some of you, this is going to mean a creative endeavor. It's going to mean instead of focusing on something to fill in your, from the past, fill it with something creative. Create something, make something, do something new and novel, something you've never tried before. There's that, take that risk. Or it might be you just like, I want to travel. You may have an opportunity to say, hey, I want to go to Sedona. And it just happens. Yeah. So keep that in mind. So the energy is, don't allow this something coming back from the past to fill in a missing piece. Fill it in with something new. It can be a trip. It could be travel. It could be a creative endeavor. Either one of those options. As wild as it seems. I mean, I'm literally seeing somebody being like, let's go to Africa. I want to go to Africa. It feels like, and it's just like, yeah, like there's a mission trip. It feels like somebody has a mission trip to Africa. With a religious organization or a charitable organization. That just is like flashed right in front of me. Okay, let's see. I keep pulling this middle card. Family. All right. So it could be siblings. It could be, I'm trying to read the energy of this card. It could be something that you felt as a child, or maybe somebody you lost as a child coming back. Maybe there was a divorce and one of your parents left. Feels like they may be coming back. Now you also have a new baby back here. This almost feels like Six of Cups to me, like something from your past, something from your childhood may be coming back. But I feel like it's not necessarily happy. All right, we're going to take the man holding a heart. I'm going to pull these three since I've already seen them. And let's go ahead and see what comes through. Feels like somebody's coming back from your past. Definitely somebody that you ended a relationship with wants to reconcile. I feel like there's a reconciliation. Three of Cups energy. Wanting to come back. If you're a twin flame, could be your twin. All right, I'm going to pull the cards and then we'll discuss them. Okay. No shit. A woman holding a heart. We got the man holding a heart, but we'll talk. That's why this one, they told me, look, she's holding her own heart. She's like, okay. This is a 44 card, which is a master number. But this is almost like she's got her heart, but she's got all these other hearts circling around her. And she's like kind of looking back. This is her transformative state. She has done a transformation in her life, and now she realizes that she has the heart. He may be offering her a heart, but he's already broken her heart once, and he's not going to get the option to do it again. She has transformed, and she's in control now of her own heart. Door to value. Okay, so you may be traveling, and it may be like there's a great deal on traveling, but this is a 31 card, which is a 4. So we have 4 and 44. It's almost like this is this travel, this trip that some of you are going to take is going to open the door to some abundance for you. Let's see what these two cards are. Oh, cornucopia, the 11 card, and adjacent possibilities. We saw this last week. Remember? So this is a continuation of last week's energy, that we are definitely, the door is opening to more abundance. The door is opening to whatever you are taking this risk on. Whatever it is, it's just you. I call it the wild hair. It's like you get this wild hair and you're like, I always wanted to do that. And then you're just like, there's no reason I shouldn't do it. All right, so let's go on with the tarot and get some more detail. Okay, so this is a 24 card, which is a 6 and a 6. I'm just noticing some things. So I feel like overall, this is like you're going to, here's that, oh yeah, remember? It's like whatever little wild hair kind of pops into your brain and you're like, that's what I should do. That's what I should do. It feels like that's the energy. Is just be bold, be brave. It's okay to be impulsive. Don't be stupid. Sorry, but don't be stupid. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so we have this 8 of Cups. See the bowl? The flame in the bowl. This was an old flame that you had apparently broke your heart with this man in the heart, with the broken heart. And that relationship has been done. But it feels like they're coming back. And they want to see if this is something you're willing to try again. But you're like, no, it's not in alignment with me. You know, I'm not ever going to go back into that energy. And there's the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody being left out in the cold. Challenge position. It might be a difficult decision, but we have this keyhole here, and then we have this door to value. Don't, and here's the key here, leaning up against the wall. I have a feeling that if you choose to go back into that old energy, it's going to kind of thwart this big passion that's going to come in, this big opportunity, this possibility, this opportunity. If you didn't get the opportunity last week, if that didn't kind of like show up, it may be just delayed a bit because there was this caveat coming this week in this week's forecast. Don't go back into old energy. If it doesn't fit, then leave it behind. Okay, let's see what else. What about this fragmented energy? What is this puzzle piece? Feels like it's something that hasn't happened yet. It feels to me like it's been on in the vortex, and now that you have made the decision not to go back into that lower vibration energy, that lower vibration situation, that then this possibility opens up and it's just like, wow, It could be travel, could be something you think about, could be you start a new business. Maybe you were laying in bed one night, you wake up and you're like, I'm going to write a book. Write it. That's what I'm saying. It's just like a sudden epiphany that you need to do something. You want to do something. Something that may have been in your heart for a long time with this child energy. It feels like it could have been there since childhood. Six of Swords. We've got a lot of sixes on the table. All right, let me see if I can lift this up so you can see the cards a little better. How's that? You can decide whether you're going to go back into the turbulent energy or if you're going to say, you know what, I like it in the new fishbowl. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at some of my videos over the past month. We talk about the fishbowl. We are shifting our elevation in Ascension. We've reached a new plateau in the elevation, and now we're going to get to explore this a little bit. Yeah, Two of Swords. I was just seeing these crows here. These crows, they're pulling her ship. Don't let other people steer your ship. Now she's gotten tangled by listening to other people either talk you out of something that you want to do, that they're saying, oh, I don't want to do that. Or somebody who is coming back in who's trying to confuse you. They start wanting to lead your ship. They want to start pulling you in a different direction. And then you're like, oh, wait, that's not really what I feel like I want to do. But you start listening to others outside of you and not listening to your heart. Then you're going to go astray. You're going to get back into the turbulence. Don't. This is the big caution. Look, we don't have any major arcana yet out of the tarot. Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is resistance. It's fear. It's resistance because of fear or protecting something because you're afraid to lose it. Be brave. That is a favorite saying in my house. So brave. Be so brave. It's almost cliche in my house. Be brave. There's the major arcana, the Emperor, the Four. That is somebody being assertive. When I said be brave, be brave. This is, of course, fire sign, Aries. This could be the masculine coming back in. This could be about maybe, okay, I'm hearing penetrating an old structure. What my guides just said. I don't know what that means. Penetrating an old structure. But this could be the masculine coming back in. We have, look at the color. He's got a chess piece in his hand. That could be wanting to come back and play some more games. So you have a heads up. Let's see what else. Could be that somebody wants to have power over you. Power. Ten of Wands. This is something you've left behind before. It's coming back. Even though we don't have any planet retrograde, what it's doing is trying to assert power over you. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. Page of Wands to me is somebody that is just kind of breaking out of their shell. Then we have the Knight of Wands. And in this deck, it has the Four of Wands, which could be twin flame energy for me. But for this, and look underneath the Ten of Cups, this is about somebody breaking free. You broke free. Don't go back into somebody having power over you. Okay, let's try. I'm going to leave it there. I like that 10 of Cups on the bottom. And we got a child element. Oh, and underneath that is the sun. So here we go with this 10 of Cups and the sun. There is happiness on the horizon. Look at the difference. If you let someone else come in and pull your strings, this is going to bypass you. Okay? All right, let's pull from the spirit. Messages from your spirit guides. I think that's the name of it. The Spirit Messages by Tom Holland. What do your guides would like to say to you? They say 3 cards. Okay. That's a little more than I wanted, but it's okay. Let go. Once you let go of an outcome, you will be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart, and will do everything in our power to protect you. Remember what I said? Don't let somebody pull your strings. They're coming back to see if they can assert power over you. They're going to come back with a heart, but remember, they already broke your heart once. They were irresponsible. Gratitude. Life is one big continuous cycle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. I feel like that's what's connected to this card. Don't worry about what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. And I'm hearing the word replenish yourself. So if you feel depleted, make sure you're replenishing yourself. Soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes in a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is a true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So, big, important message about don't let someone come in. I feel like there's a manipulation coming in to try and tempt you back into something that no longer fits you. You've been through a transformation. Bottom of the deck. Find your center. Okay. Let's do bottom of the deck here. Door to Romance, 33. Oh, look, there's a keyhole. And that heart. And we had that key. Door to Romance, adjacent possibilities with the door. We had that 5 of Pentacles with the door, with the key. The past is not the key to your happiness. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Let's pull from Sacred Self-Care. And let's see what advice from Spirit to support our mind, body, and spirit. Hydrate. What did I say when I first started this? Make sure you're hydrating. And when I said replenish, make sure you're hydrating. Write a gratitude list, a reiteration about being grateful. If you need to write down, I have a gratitude journal. If you need to just write down things you're grateful for, it does help to compile a list. And it's kind of fun to challenge yourself how many things you can think. You know, try to write down 50. Try to do 50 things, and then sing. We see that card a lot. Sing. I mean, get in the shower and sing, or if you have a beautiful voice, sing. Just sing. Share that with the world, because you're projecting energy when you sing. My guide said not sad songs. Okay. Family and flow like water. Okay, we have a reiteration of family here. So keep that in mind. This could be those in your family who you feel comfortable with, that you feel are on your frequency or supportive of you. And then flow like water is just kind of don't get into the attachment energy. Okay, so that is, hold on, I get to change this now. That is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. Please let me know in the comments, and if I could ask if you would subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can do some fun live, where I can do some live readings with you. We can have a wine night where we can sit and have a beverage, and we can do some live readings. I could pull for you and give you messages that maybe you specifically need to hear. So I would appreciate it. Please like this video, comment. I love reading your comments. I try to respond to everyone. If I don't respond, it's because YouTube's not letting me. Otherwise, if you need a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box. Please reach out. I will be happy to schedule that for you. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you again this week, and hopefully all of my tech will work, but it's been great. So until I see you again, namaste.